is the best pass in Rocket League history. Let's get into it. Let's react. Shout out waiting, bro.
The season was no doubt an absolute banger with so many unforgettable moments and storylines. You'll just have to see for yourself.
Damn, that moment was so sad.
From heroics to incredible displays of mechanics, the season as a whole will surely go down as something to be remembered. But for me, there's one story and moment in particular that actually wasn't covered nearly as much as it should have been.
I lost my mind. I didn't say like a word for like 10 seconds. I was just shouting.
This lane was so fun.
I'm talking about one of the most unique and unlikely scenarios, so unthinkable it simply wasn't supposed to happen in the first place. An incredible pass that defied all the odds in terms of its practicality and was performed.
Damn, this
by a
Oxygen team was so fun to watch
even
too.
Supposed to be at the event. Today we take a closer look at not only the unlikelihood of Oxygen even being.
I forgot they didn't qualify,
but
bro.
Also the impossible pass performed by Archie himself. Buckle in, folks, because this really is one you won't want to miss. This is the story of the perfect pass that never should have happened.
Seatbelt. Bro, Wayne is a beautiful storyteller, though.
A fantastic run towards the end of the Open qualifier. It was just not enough.
Great video, Wayne.
The start of the 2024 season for Oxygen Esports was unfortunately a bit of a slow one. After failing to qualify for the first major, most fans and analysts began to count them out and shift focus to the teams that had true potential to become world champions. It's not that Oxygen were bad necessarily, but their results against the top teams, or lack thereof, kept them out of the main conversation.
I mean, that Vitality team was nice.
For this reason, it's
I think this was the year after, though.
Heading into the second split, a roster change was made, bringing on Joyo to join the team alongside Oski and Archie. While this roster change was certainly an upgrade and helped their results tremendously, their shot at making Worlds was still incredibly slim. After qualifying for the second major, the only thing they had left to do was reach the grand finals of the event in order to accumulate the points they needed. But this dream of
grand final, that's so much pressure, bro.
At the last minute was quickly cut short, as they actually failed to even make the top 8, a long shot from what they needed. And thus, Oxygen's season was officially over. No world championship. It was time to start looking to.
And that was so sad.
Oxygen celebrations moments before disaster. Furia ends their run.
Or was it?
That was a beautiful video, man.
Immediately took a break since their off-season had just begun. A bit of an issue was happening elsewhere in the RLCS. For some complicated reason that was never even fully explained, the second team to qualify from the Mina region was no longer able to attend the World Championship. For this reason, the spot was immediately offered to the number 3 ranked team, but they also declined it. From there, it was offered to Mina number 4. What do you know? They couldn't attend either. This pattern continued for all of the top 8 teams from Mina. Not a single one accepted the invitation.
I'm not gonna lie. First of all, this video is beautifully made once again, Waiting. I didn't even know it was all 8. I thought it just went to anything and then twisted. I didn't know it went through all 8 Mina teams to be able to qualify. Like, bro, what?
At this point, time was seriously running out, with just 2 weeks before the World Championship would begin. In order for the format to be remotely fair for everyone, the tournament organizers needed to fill that 16th spot. So, in a mostly uncontroversial decision, Oxygen Esports received the next call.
Oh yeah, they received it over Slater's team, right?
Archie, Joyo, and Oski will be in Fort Worth.
New team that's going to the World Championship. Oxygen has been
That's
invited.
so fire.
That golden ticket. They're here now. They weren't expected to be here 2 weeks ago.
That pitch from Oski was crazy. I remember that.
Someone happy to limit our guaranteed lowest seed. Oh,
Joyo's so smooth. This editing is so nice. Super smooth.
The fact that Oxygen wasn't meant to be here ended up creating a weird dynamic where they really had nothing to lose. While everyone else was trying to play textbook Rocket League to get the best result
what a play from Archie.
Oxygen was casually messing around, playing like
oh
they
my
really
gosh,
couldn't care
Oski.
less. At times, this made for some awkward mistakes, but at other times, it made for plays like these.
Yeah, this play was crazy. 3-man play, pre-jump. Oh my gosh, bro.
Somehow, through all of this, it was actually working, even against the former world champions. This is where things got real. Every match from here on out would be played in front of the live crowd.
In front of the crowd is where it gets scary.
In a win-or-go-home scenario,
very scary.
Oxygen
Pressure in your heart and your lungs, bro. You feel it. Stress. Winner gets to the playoffs, bro.
You win, you move on, you lose, your tournament and your season is over.
Oxygen more than equal to the plays that they've seen. And now they've got it over the top. Joyo, he's got one more to beat. He's 0
Oh, what a beat from Joyo.
Disgusting. Boost as well, so Vitality might like their
This is
chances.
beautiful storytelling, bro. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Oh, that's a good bump. What a save, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I remember that second save from Joyo because how good it was. This first save was even like crazy too. The dodge into the save. Wow.
With the challenge, he's got Radosin in support. Backboard. Who's
It's a goal. Oh, another ad. I'm so sorry, guys. Look, I'm gonna get rid of these ads, bro. I'm gonna get rid of these ads at some point. Bear with me. Bear with me.
Now they've lost one. How do they respond? They might respond.
Oh, what a shot, Archie.
He dares. Play to the side. Off the sidewalk. Archie puts it.
Wow. Vitality losing there was actually insane.
We will have new world champions.
This was never supposed to happen. Oxygen, a team whose season was supposed to be over, had now eliminated the former world champions before the playoffs even started.
That's such a frustrating loss.
What are you doing?
I mean, obvious.
Are you gonna keep at maybe doing like 1 hour past 2 weeks? Because it seems to be working for you guys.
Well, yeah, Archie's too cool for Rocket League, so he's on like 5 hours right now, I think. How many are you on?
3 hours.
3 hours past
3
2.
hours
We're gonna
past
play
2 is
lows,
insane.
'cause, we don't care, actually.
Gibbs, it is now playoff time. It is also
Oxygen versus mates.
Now that we're in the playoffs, the only teams remaining at this point are literally the top 8 in the world. It was unexpected for Oxygen to have even reached this
Damn.
stage in the first place, and to make things even harder,
What's gonna
they received
happen,
the
man? What's gonna
unfortunate draw
happen?
of playing Gentlemates in the first round. I say unfortunate because this team actually won the first major of the season earlier this year, and they were still power ranked in the top 4 even now.
Damn.
Basically, everyone using their brain expected this matchup to go a particular way. It's no wonder why the desk all picked Gentlemates.
Everybody picked mates. Yeah, I mean, understandable, bro. They won that first major, bro.
It really
But
is
Caster
gonna
Curse
be
is
a
real.
battle to see if Archie can continue on this journey through. And immediately, you know what? He looks like
What a
he's got little bit
save.
of something to him.
Ew, Joyo's locked in now.
Excited to see how he's been performing defensively.
Behind Gentlemates, the pink wall is here. And
What a save, Sake.
Seiko in the net.
Archie. Oh my gosh, what a bang. Took that first game.
And we see Oxygen with that lead. And immediately,
That's a crazy pinch pass. That's
To
fire.
everyone's surprise, it was actually Oxygen who came out swinging with lightning fast offense that Gentlemates just couldn't handle.
Bro.
And they took the early series
5-3,
lead up
2-0.
2-0.
Jeez. They was moving.
But
Oxygen,
just
when they
ask
don't
and
care,
any
they
seasoned
move, bro.
RLCS fan would tell you, you'd be a fool to count out Gentlemates this early. After a timeout to find their footing, we jump back in to game 3.
Alright, Seiko with the backboard, letting Oxygen throw shots towards them. Now it's for retaliation.
Oh, what an own goal.
And Gentlemates on top. Oxygen are gonna have to be creative. This timeout really changed
50?
things for Gentlemates.
What a beat from
Because
Itachi.
You don't have any time on the ball to think to assess.
Ew, wait, he made him own goal. Wow.
changed the path of the last 15 seconds of this game.
Wait, I forgot who won this series. I actually forgot. Yo, I forgot about this
Rocket
Worlds.
League is a momentum-based
2025
esport,
Worlds
and
is gonna be so
Gentlemates had
fire.
completely
It's gonna be in
stolen it
France
back.
too.
After shutting out Oxygen
2-2.
two games in a row, they had gained full control. Oxygen needed something extraordinary to not let this get away from them. And after a timeout of their own, they somehow found exactly that.
Juicy popping it
Nick.
up the draw out Joyo and Tachi Freddy's and
What a
to the
save,
side
bro.
goes Gentlemates.
Game 5 began by looking like more of the same. Gentlemates exhibited patience and full charge of the game for the entirety of regulation.
And these first touches are
What a
really hurting
50.
Oxygen. They may have to play tighter.
What a dunk. Ah, it's gonna be
the clock
bad.
hit
Oh, he
0,
missed.
which of course means overtime.
Overtime,
The
yup.
next goal scored would put a team on match
This is where
point,
nerves
but the game is
rise,
still being
hands
played
get
on the
sweaty,
Oxygen
touches
side.
start becoming-
At this rate, it's simply a
You
matter
either
of time
hard
before a
focus
mistake is made.
or you crumble. These are nerve-wracking, very nerve-wracking moments. Like overtime
After
is
a
where it
minute
gets
straight
scary,
of
bro.
Offensive pressure, Gentlemates finally get a breakthrough. When Seiko beats Joyo at the midfield, popping at center for his teammate Juicy, something is surely about to happen here. Gentlemates' patience had paid off, and they were about to cash in with a deadly shot on target. Generally speaking, this situation almost always results in a goal. But
especially with the crowd too, bro.
Archie somehow saw this coming a mile away and pre-flipped off the wall before Juicy
What a,
even left
oh my
the
gosh,
ground.
what a
The
beat.
precision on his flip had to be absolutely perfect at that distance.
Look at
And
the
sure
freaking
enough, it
speed.
was. Archie cleanly beats Juicy to the ball, finding Oski on his rotation back.
What a redirect,
Redirects
too.
it toward the Gentlemates corner. The tables have
Hold on, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I really love how he broke down the precision of this beat, because not only do you have to speed flip, you have to speed flip to the exact spot with like full speed, bro.
A mile away and pre-flipped off the wall before Juicy even left the ground. The
Hey, look at that. He's boosting throughout the whole time too.
Perfect at that distance, and sure enough, it was. Archie cleanly beats Juicy to the ball, finding Oski on his rotation back.
What a beat! What an arrow play from Oski too.
The tables have completely turned, but it's definitely not over yet.
Chance here though. Archie does get bumped going back.
Let's move back to Archie's perspective here. Keep in mind, he just landed from his pre-flip less than a second ago. But
that's
as
a good
he turns
recovery.
To follow the ball in the corner, he's immediately sideswiped by Seiko.
What a bump from
Out
Seiko.
of control into the air. Taking a closer look, on contact, Seiko was actually just barely under supersonic speed, the minimum speed required for a demolition. But since close isn't enough, instead of us seeing a huge explosion here, this collision remains a high-speed bump, which normally would take Archie completely out of the play anyway. To be honest, he would be fortunate just to land comfortably, allowing himself to rotate out quicker. But in case you still haven't realized,
is such a good video.
Isn't a usual play. One way or another,
Super
Archie
informative,
somehow
bro.
keeps control over his car, recovers instantly, and delivers a perfect pass to Joyo at the midfield.
That recovery is insane. That recovery is insane.
This even possible?
That recovery was insane.
More reasons to celebrate, because Huff and even more Puff is.
Hey, to be able to recover sideways, bro.
After being bumped, Archie actually turned his car
Did
to
he wave
the
dash?
left, canceling his initial rotation and allowing himself to regain control just in
good
time
video
for the pass.
waiting.
From here, he holds power slide as to not kill his momentum upon landing.
Oh, yeah,
Jumps
yep.
up and actually orients his car in a way that convinces Seiko he's about to take a power shot. With Seiko turning to defend the nets and the ball now heading the complete opposite way, all that's left is for Joyo to take the final shot.
What a
to end the
pass.
game. How did a team whose season was over, rather a player whose
This feel like a
reputation was that
movie,
he
bro.
didn't play the game, somehow pull
Yo,
off
Waiting is
possibly
on
the greatest
point.
pass in Rocket League history? Honestly, I do not know, but one way or another, it really did happen.
Chance here though. Archie does get bumped going back midfield.
Oh my gosh, what a pass, bro. What a phenomenal video. I got chills, bro. Imagine doing this under pressure too.
To even have happened really puts it into perspective. From their season being literally over to the three of them quitting their practice for a time, the upset over the world champions, and perfect circumstances of the play itself.
What a pass, bro.
None of this should have ever happened, but that didn't stop Oxygen from doing it anyway. As you can see, Oxygen would end up closing out the series, completing the upset against Gentlemates. Their journey would come to an end in the next round after a stellar performance from the Falcons.
they have to play Falcons,
but not before
though.
delivering maybe the greatest story of the season. A story that had already ended in disappointment over a month ago. But thanks to so many turns of events, and no doubt fate being on their side, it turned out to have a happy ending after all.
W Waiting, bro. Waiting be making movies, bro. We gotta react to some more Waiting videos, bro. This is on fire, bro. Oh my, this was such a good video. I'm gonna leave a like, you know what I'm saying?
The 2024
I'm gonna leave a like, you know, make sure to show love to Waiting's original video. Show love, like up his video. Also, If we can, let's get to, let me throw out a number. Let's try to get the 1K likes on this video. If y'all want to see more reaction to Waiton's videos, you know what I'm saying? More reactions in general. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you for subscribing. Hope you have a great rest of y'all night. God bless you. Jesus loves you. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.